Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Man, I got you. Banjo, banjo, banjo.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Let's go, baby.
14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
He's scared. Two tights. Check pass. 15 mine.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
I'm going to hit you all
The tackle there by
day.
Brian Poole.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Let's go,
Now a handoff working right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Fifty-two's the mic. Here it comes. Say. One.
They'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Switch up. Slam.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo. And he takes it across it into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Vikings 0. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Ready, ready. Mike 47, Mike. Mike 47. All day. Topper, topper. Yeah. Slam, slam. Hey, alert 3,
Play
alert 3.
clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Boys, let's go, let's go. Got it.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
We taking wins home. Check, 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 check. Pilot, 64, weak. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Team 6. 5.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Correa. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
First down.
Come on, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Why? Now.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
60 out ball. Yeah.
On 2nd down now. It's Cook. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On the double. Check right. Watch it, 5. Here we go. Get it.
On 3rd down, Hutton. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. You draw focus. Playing the wrong football. Check 13. Check 13.
Second and 10. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings! A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's hungry.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
At the 29-yard line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Too little, cupcake.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Mike spoke. Don't get nervous. 44 is Mike.
On 3rd down, Mariota. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken in at the 22. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak until the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player, but he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
He's coming. We got double up. General West, check 26. Hit it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Different story this time around. We had a huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
70, Indy. 52's the mic. You're trapped.
Play action. Correa. Johnson's got it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Hey. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Correa. And this one complete to Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Saints 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, there's no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Strip that ball. One. 52, Mike, 52. Let's make it.
Now they try the right side here. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw is Mariota. Campbell making the catch. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Switch.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
One.
Shoot.
First down, Mariota. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 21 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Go. 55's Mike, guys, 55. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. Correa. It's caught. Beckham. A gain of 6 there on first.
Yeah, go there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Swing. Bravo.
At the 44-yard line.
Mike. Hey. Get it.
2nd and 4.
Run.
And Diggs has it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This quarterback now 10 of 10 to start the game. How about that? As he comes up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Correa. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
And so let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe he starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it.
A 50-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Give him 30 yards there.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 47-yard line.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. They find some open field here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 27 yards there, a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Bullet good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
21, Saints 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Check safety, check safety.
Here's Mariota. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Number 10.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Shift.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Mariota under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there.
I'm coming. One.
And that'll set him back 5. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A toss to Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Let's get it.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey, check Mike.
Hey, orbit.
55.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
Looking to throw. Correa. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Pick six.
That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Blue line. 52.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Check. Crunch.
Now a handoff looking right. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yo! Motion!
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's it, baby.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
54, Mike. Dude. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". You got nothing today.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Anthony Barr in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And Lutz's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Cook running right. And an alley to run. The 20. Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Hey, watch that.
From the 30 on second down, Mariota, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run on first down. Cook. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Cook following the penalty. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The left side caught by Diggs. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. To throw on 3rd down. Correa. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Bullock good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
52's the
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
He's got a man complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tie right.
Mariota. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Come on, QB, come on.
SOS. SOS.
Mariota to throw it. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. touchdown, Saints. In for the score. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
I'm coming.
And to give this time to the tailback. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I know you feel
Bottom
that.
line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Ready?
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That second down play nets a -4.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that.
Shoot.
From the gun, Correa. That's going to be caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Odell Beckham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Makes the score, Vikings 42.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Saints take over first.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last goal. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing, Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Why? Who?
From the gun, Mariota. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Check 49, check 49.
And the Saints.
Mariota on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Protein spill.
On first down, it's Cook. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
General West.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go.
Get it.
Here we go
Again, it's Cook. And an alley to run. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert. 3 down.
Smith.
Check. 50.
Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Watch twist.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
55's mine, guys. 55.
On 3rd down, Correa. It's caught by OBJ. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns. Now it's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This one taken just inside the 10. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down big here late. I don't know, just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Minnesota, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.